Hello everyone, myself Pragati Trivedi, a first year student pursuing BTech in Civil Engineering at NIT Raipur. As a part of my communication skill project, I am going to make a self-introspection video on the guidance of Dr. ANUP TIWARI sir. And in this video, I am going to reflect about myself, like who I am, what truly mattered to me, and how I work for achieving my goals. These reflections are chance to look at what I am and where I want to go. So let's start the video. So let's start with the first question. Am I using my time wisely? When it comes to using my time wisely, I would say I am on the right track. But there are times when I fall short. On most days, I try my best to stay organized and focused, ensuring that I complete my task within the deadline. I said for me, I prioritized my responsibilities and make sure that I am not leaving anything for the last minute, and which helped me to stay on the top of my work. However, there are moments when I get sidetracked, particularly when I spend too much time on watching the YouTube videos. And while these videos are sometimes educational and sometimes entertaining, I find myself losing track on time and delaying the work I originally planned for me, and this is occasionally led to some stress as I realize that I could have used that time more productively. Even though I acknowledge this moment of distraction, I am continuously learning to manage them, and I am working on finding a balance, ensuring that I allow myself to enjoy break and leisure activities, but also setting boundaries so that I don't let them interfere with my responsibilities. I have started using techniques like setting time limits on entertainment and schedule breaks at specific time to prevent myself from getting track of. I am trying to use my time wisely, but I am aware of an area where I need to improve by being mindful of how I spend my time and setting clear boundaries. I believe I can achieve better balance and more consistency in staying productive. Move with the second question. Am I taking anything for granted? So answer for this question is I strive to approach life with gratitude and a strong sense of responsibility. Most of my time I make sure I don't take anything for granted, especially the opportunity I have and the work I do. I understand that every task, no matter how small, play an important role for my personal growth and success. Whether it's a project at work or a relationship with others. I try to stay committed, focused, and give my best effort. However, like anyone, there are a moment when I find myself taking things for granted. Sometimes certain tasks feel insignificant or irrelevant with my work or my goals, and I tend to dismiss them. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that these small, seemingly meaningful tasks don't matter, but in hindsight, I know they often contribute to a bigger picture in a way I might not initially realize. In those moments, I remind myself that every action, no matter how small, can have an impact, and it's important not to overlook any opportunity for learning or improvement. Ultimately, I try to maintain a balance. I don't want to take anything for granted, but I also acknowledge that it's normal to occasionally feel disconnect from tasks that don't seem directly aligned with my goals. Moving forward, I plan to be more mindful of these moments and recognize that everything, even the most of work, has its place in my journey. After all, growth is not just the major milestone but also a small, sometimes overlooked step along the way. So, moving towards the third question, that am I employing a healthy perspective? So, the answer for the question is yes, I believe I am. A healthy perspective is essential in navigating life challenges, and I make a conscious effort to maintain one. I understand that life is full of ups and downs, and it's important to embrace the full range of experience with an open mind and positive attitude. I remind myself that every situation, whether good or bad, offers some time valuable, whether it's lesson or an opportunity for growth. I try to approach challenges with a mindset of resilience instead of dwelling on what went wrong or focusing on obstacles. I focus on finding solution and moving forward. I also recognize the importance of self-compassion. Sometimes I make mistake or fake or face takebacks, but I am learning to be kind to myself, to forgive myself, and to use those moments as stepping stone to improve. Another aspect of maintaining a healthy perspective is practicing gratitude. I take time each day on reflecting on the positive things in my life, whether it's small achievement or a support of the people around me. This helps shift my focus away from what I lack to what I already have, which in turn cultivates a sense of contentment and peace. Moreover, I make sure to surround myself with positive influence and people who encourage me to keep growing and looking at the bright side of my things. I believe that having a healthy perspective isn't just about managing challenges well, but also about fostering positive and maintaining emotional balance. I am mindful of the way I viewed and the challenges I face. I believe my perspective helped me live with intention, gratitude, and a sense of peace, allowing me allowing me to navigate life in a healthier and more fulfilling way. So move to the next question, that am I living true to myself? So the answer for the question is yes, I believe I am living true to myself. I have a clear understanding of what is right and wrong for me, and I make decisions based on my values, belief, and what align with my personal goals. I trust my inner compass to guide me, and I have learned over time that being authentic is the key to achieve a fulfilling life. Living Living true to myself means that I don't compromise of my principle or pretend to be someone I am not. I recognize that there are external pressure and exceptions, but I have come to realize that to truly succeed and fulfilled, I must remain authentic. When I make choices, whether they are personal or professional, I take into account what feels right or me and stay true to who I am. Even if it is not the easiest or most popular path, I also believe that being true to myself is crucial for achieving anything in life. Success for me is not just about accomplishment but about staying aligned with my values throughout the journey. If I were to chase success at the cost of my integrity, I wouldn't be meaningful in the long run. Staying true to myself allow me to work with purpose, knowing that my actions are authentic and aligned with my vision. At the same time, living true to myself involves self-awareness and growth, and I am not rigid to my belief but open to learning and evolving. I understand that growth comes from self-reflection and understand who I truly am. Ultimately, being true to myself helped me stay grounded, focused, and centered, and it's the foundation for everything I hope to achieve in my life. Move to the next question, which is, am I achieving the goals I have set for myself? So, answer for the question is, I am constantly working toward achieving the goals I have set for myself, and while I make significant progress, there are times when I fall short. Most of my time I am able to meet my goals because stay focused, work diligently, and make sure to manage my time efficiently. I try to maintain a strong work ethic and always give my best effort to complete tasks on time and stay committed to my objectives. However, there are moments when I struggle, and it's usually due to the combination of factors like procrastination and overthinking or feeling overwhelmed by the pressure. I can sometimes get caught in a cycle of doubt or fear. While leads to delay or setback, I have noticed that when I overthink or hesitate too long, it creates unnecessary obstacle, making it harder to move forward. I also recognize that at the time I let laziness take over, which caused me to to procrastinate instead of taking action. Even though I face these challenges, I don't let them define me or stop me from pursuing forward. I understand that setbacks are part of the journey and I use them as opportunity to learn and grow. I always try to reflect on why I don't achieve the particular goals and work on improving the area where I struggled. Overall, I do achieve my goals most of my time, but I am also aware of area where I can improve and I am committed to continuing to do my best. Working through my weaknesses and learning how to better manage my time and mindset so I can achieve even more in the future. So it is the end of my video, and at the last I want to say that the self-introspection is a powerful tool that allows us to reflect, learn and grow. By taking the time to pause, look inward and access our actions, thoughts and emotions, we can unlock a deeper understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. And empowered to make intentional choices, align our actions with our values and ultimately live a more fulfilling life. Remembering self-introspection video is ongoing journey and what require patience, honesty and self-compassion. Keep reflecting, stay open to grow and embrace the process of becoming the best version of yourself.